I first became interested in making music when I was a teenager, and a friend of mine said that a friend of his was looking for a singer for a band, and I thought, that's something I should do so I can tell my children I did that once. And as soon as I started singing, I thought, aha, I found the thing I want to do. When I was small, the first pop star I remember really loving was Madonna. I just thought she was wonderful, and I liked Michael Jackson. And then I got very interested in all the Britpop bands, Blur and Oasis, and going to gigs and going to clubs, and that was quite an important time for me, I think, when I was about 14, 15. Being in a band was a brilliant way to learn about making music, and I love the camaraderie, and even now as a solo artist I try and get the same feel with the musicians I play with. But I suppose the main difference is you obviously can make more decisions on your own if you're a solo artist, but it also means you can feel a bit more lonely. You haven't got that sounding board of having that little group of you, that little gang. So it's probably a bit lonelier, but you have a bit more control. Of all my solo projects, I'm fairly proud of my most recent album, Wanderlust, because I made it completely independently, and that was a great achievement after 10 years with a major label, which was really good for me, but that was like the reward. But overall, I think the thing I'm most proud of is just the fact that I'm still singing, because I know I'm one of the lucky ones. There's a lot of talented folk out there, and I'm very happy it's still my day job. I don't think there's a deep reason for singing with a British accent other than the fact that I'm British. I've never quite understood when people put an accent on to sing. I think if you're trying to get people to believe in the emotion behind the song, and putting an accent sometimes builds a bit of a barrier. It's got to sound like it comes from the heart. So you have to speak the same way, sing the same way you speak, and that's why I sing with the accent I was born. When I write and record a song, there's lots of different ways to start writing. Sometimes I start with an idea just off in my own head, or sometimes I have some lyrical ideas, or sometimes I'll go and write with someone, start from piano or guitar. In dance music, the most often way we start is with a backing track, and that's how it worked with Back to Paradise. I was sent the instrumental, and then I get some little ideas for the lyric and the top line, and then get into the studio with the other writers and collaborate on finishing. I've been friends with Guénaël, or Geay, as he's known, for many years, and I'm awfully fond of him. So when he said he had a new project starting, I was really keen to have a listen and get involved, and I loved what he and Amir had done. And I immediately, as soon as I heard the instrumental of Back to Paradise, I had lots of ideas. And they came to London, and we spent a day or two in the studio having lots of fun and finishing off recording the song. And that's the best way to write, when it's with friends and it feels like you're just having a nice time. My future plans, more of the same really. I'm always open to doing more dance music, but primarily my last album, my fifth album, was a bit of a departure from that, probably a bit more folky and live sounding, so I think album 6 is going to have to carry on from where I started with that. But that being said, I've only just been starting little ideas, so in the springtime I will make my new album, and then that's what I'll do, album 6.